Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. Alright y'all, so it is Sunday. I am getting ready to head out to the gym. I spent all morning, well, I had a headache for the most part of the morning. Well, yeah, early in the morning. But after that, I did my journaling, my morning meditation, my prayer, listened to a service online, read some scripture, scripted a little bit, all of that good stuff. And then I went into work mode, prepped my classes for teaching this week, and then also just check emails for work as I enter to the new work week as the healthcare manager. So I have a lot going on, but I am slowly but surely making my way towards financial freedom and time freedom. And if you haven't already, check out some recent videos where I talked about the progress that I made, some financial milestones, which for one, I just exceeded $40,000 in total invested. My goal for this year, 2025, is to reach 50K, and then next year, by the end of next year, hit $100,000 or more invested. So I wanted to share this with you guys real quick before I hit the gym. Self-care. I ordered some books, y'all, and these are 3 books that I just truly believe are going to help me shift my mindset to a more wealth abundance mindset this year. And some of these books I have heard about, well, all of them I've heard about for years. I mean, at least a decade I've known about these books. Kind of like how most of us know about the what is it, Poor Dad, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or Think and Grow Rich. We've all heard of those books, but sometimes we may read articles about those books online, or read or watch YouTube videos about those books, but we never actually get the book. I know I'm not the only one. So a couple of these books, all 3 of these books, it's the same for me. I've read about these books, I've heard about these books, I've literally used the concept of the books in my teaching or in my videos at some point, but I've never actually read these books, y'all. This is crazy, right? So it is go time. I am not playing about wealth building, about financial freedom, about abundance, about being able to give back and be a philanthropist, about time freedom and financial freedom. So it is go time. And so the number one thing we have to do is feed our mind. Feed our mind. A lot of that comes from reading, right? A lot of people don't like to read. So for me, as an educator and someone who gives back through content, that's a good thing, because I get to kind of share some of those things that you probably should get or would get from a book. I get to share it with you and teach those strategies to you in a video and break it down a little bit for you. But I do recommend reading books, y'all, seriously. So let's get straight into it. I want to make this quick for you guys, very quick. All right, the first book that I am reading this year is, actually I'm going to start tonight. I just got these in the mail this weekend. This one is called The 4 Agreements. Now, I know y'all have heard of this, right? The 4 Agreements. Now, the 4 Agreements is to help us break free from beliefs and habits that can hold us back, right? And let's see, because I know y'all have heard these. I'm not giving nothing away. But the 4 agreements are: be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always always do your best. Y'all, I am so excited about reading this book. I feel like if I could pick out one, one I'm probably gonna learn to take the most from is don't take anything personally, because baby, I will. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't that what they say? Yes. So I cannot wait to dive into this. I'm diving into this tonight before I go to bed. I'm gonna read this. I think there's like an introduction piece of it, so I'm gonna read that and then try to dive into chapter 1. That's my goal for tonight. So so the 4 agreements. So check this book out if you haven't already. I ordered all these books on Amazon, and they literally came like the next day. I got them. I got this one yesterday, and the other 2 I actually received today. The next one is As a Man Thinketh. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And this book is all about like your mindset, right? So let's see. I'm so excited about this one. I don't know what it is about this, but so I'm let's see. It says the effect of thought and thought and character. These are the table of contents. Thought and character, effect of thought and circumstances, effect of thought on your health in the body, thought and purpose, the thought factor in achievement, visions and ideals, serenity, and then the master of destiny. So deeds, character, and destiny. The science of self-control, that's a good one. Cause and effect in human conduct. Training of the will. Thoroughness, mind building and life building. Cultivation of concentration. Practice of meditation. Oh, I love meditation, and I'm actually getting like deeper into it now, like clearing your mind. Y'all, as someone, and I've been very transparent about this. I don't really talk about it a lot, but I will talk more about it. But I have lived experience with anxiety disorder. Like, I've lived with anxiety disorder since I was a little girl, and a little bit of PTSD because of what I experienced. But anxiety will literally hold you hostage, and it will literally impact every aspect of your life. And obviously, as a therapist, I've been working with clients on this for years. But it's something that I personally have struggled with, and still struggle with sometimes today, like in my everyday life. So I have to always be very cognizant of that. So meditation, though, is something I feel like if I dove deeper into it, it could really help me a lot more, just centering my mind and getting focused and hearing God, honestly. So that's what I'm excited about. The power of purpose, and then the joy of the joy of accomplishment. So that's the table of contents for that book. So I think I'm going to, because it's a smaller book, I think I'm going to dive into this one after I finish the 4 agreements. So yeah, after I finish these, then I'll go into the next one. But I think, yeah, I'll go to the 4 agreements and then this one. So I can't wait to let you guys know what I think about those 2. And then the 3rd book that I ordered, oh my gosh. Baby, I talk about this all the time. Oh, I'm sorry, I got an email from something. I talk about this all the time, but I need to read this book. I know about this from the psychology perspective and the work that I do, but I never dove into this book. So this one is called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Y'all, I think this book, and I don't know why I'm saving it for last. Well, probably because it's thicker. Let's be for real. But this right here, I think this the one. I think this is the one that's going to transform everything for me. I genuinely do. So, there are no limits to the prosperity, happiness, and peace of mind you can achieve simply by using the power of the subconscious mind. And this is an updated version. It now includes never before published commentary from the author. And the author is Joseph Murphy, PhD, DD. So he's a doctor, he's PhD. Y'all, I cannot wait. So, just the table of contents for this. So, let's see. The treasure house within you, how your mind works, the miracle working power of your subconscious mind, mental healings in ancient times, mental healings in modern times, practical techniques in mental healings. The tendency of the subconscious mind is life word. How to get the results you want. How to use the power of your subconscious mind for wealth. Oh, baby, you might go straight to that. No, let me not. I'm not going to. I'm not. I might be tempted, but I'm not. Your right to be rich. Oh, this is getting good. I have to switch these out. I don't know. Your subconscious mind as a partner in success. How scientists use the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind in the wonders of sleep. Your subconscious mind in marriage. Okay. Your subconscious mind in your happiness. Your subconscious mind in harmonious human relations. How to use your subconscious mind for forgiveness. How your subconscious mind removes mental blocks. I need that because, baby, there's like, we got to think about like limiting beliefs, especially when you're working toward wealth building, because there's some things there, right, that it could be just like childhood things or things somebody might have said to you, and those are subconscious. They're not like logical, like conscious. You're not, like right now somebody asks you, like, what did somebody tell you at 10 years old about money that make you feel like you can't do it, or you can't become a millionaire, multi-millionaire? You couldn't probably think of that. But there's some subconscious stuff, some stuff that maybe your conscious mind doesn't remember. So that's why this is so important, and that's why I'm diving into this. It's because it's the same in any like mental health type stuff, traumas. Like I work with this all the time, but like using it from a wealth perspective, and that's what I'm looking. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for too. And then how to use your subconscious mind to remove fear. That's a good one. And then finally, how to stay young in spirit forever. So the introduction to this book is titled, Are You Getting the Most Out of Life? Y'all, this is going to be good. And I like the way it's written. I like the format, the typology of it. Oh, this is going to be so good, y'all. I can already tell. So when y'all start seeing things happen in my life, just know it's because I'm reading these books. I'm trying to tell you. So anyway, I don't have an affiliate link or anything on Amazon for these books. But I'm just telling you, just because I told you I'm being very transparent about my journey towards building wealth and getting towards or reaching time freedom, financial freedom. And I'm just giving y'all behind the scenes glimpse of like what is it that I'm doing. So y'all know I journal, I script, I meditate, I pray, I work out, I'm reading these books now. And of course, tangible things. I'm investing, I'm saving, I have multiple streams of income. So, and it's not like, oh, I'm just online selling stuff. Like, no, I'm literally working. I'm using the hours of my day. I'm being very intentional. This is not no spooky stuff. This is not like, oh, I'm just going to just wish on a star. This happens. Like, no, like there's work that has to be done. And part of that work is about reconditioning your mind to believe that you actually deserve financial wealth, success, abundance. Literally. A lot of it has to do with the mind, because you can have the opportunities, and I'm seeing this now in my life. You can have so many opportunities presented to you, but if your mind is not right and you have some mental blocks, you will literally self-sabotage, and it's so unfair to you. So I'm telling you, and I'm challenging you right now as I go on this journey with you. Let's unpack our mind. Let's heal our mind so that we can get everything that God has for us, y'all. And I know, shout out to recent commenters on my videos. Somebody said one of their goals is to be a philanthropist. That is my true heart's desire, literally. One thing that stood out to me when I started this journey years ago was from Dave Ramsey, because he said the more you earn, the more you can give. Or is it the more you serve, the more you can earn, or something like that? And it's about giving. And I thought about that, and that's how I feel about therapy too, right? It's like, sometimes I used to feel like, oh gosh, like I'm working all these hours, seeing all these patients and stuff. It can get exhausting, mentally exhausting at times. But then I realized, like, the more like education I got and I got my licenses and stuff like that, I realized like I started earning more. And so showing up felt a little bit different for me then. Because when I was compensated correctly, it was like, man, I'm getting to see people and help them every day as I talk to them and, you know, do talk therapy with them and work through their traumas and stuff, teach them things to use to help, you know, improve their mental health. And I get paid to do this. So the more people I serve, the more I'm earning. And if I do right and steward the money that I earn, I can set myself free so that I don't have to do as much and still be free. And then actually I can start giving more. So it's all in alignment. It's all part of my heart's desire. And I'm just so grateful for that. And I feel like I'm obviously on the other side of it. I've been doing this for 15 years. And now I feel like, now I look at it even with my YouTube channel. Like the more videos and content I put out, I'm helping people. Y'all watch my videos. I'm teaching you something. I'm being transparent. Sometimes you just need somebody who's going through it with you and who can like say, hey, this is what I desire for my life. And this is what the vision is for my life. And I'm going to share and be transparent with you about this. And then you can follow along. Sometimes just having somebody you can walk the journey with is so impactful. Because I know for me, that's what I get out of YouTube. I find people that are saving up, investing, especially if they're a single parent. I think I resonate more with people who are single or single parents. Because I'm like, it's a different, I'm just going to, no diss to anybody, but it just feels different when you're by yourself, when there's nobody else that, like if you lost your job tomorrow, you know technically if you got a partner, you going to still eat. Because if they got their job, you still got money coming in. If you lost your job tomorrow and you don't have anything saved up, that's it. So it's just, it hits different. So for me, it's like, I know I have to show up here. I get to show up here and I choose to show up here too. So let's be for real. But the more I show up, I feel like I'm serving the world because I'm sharing my story, my journey from my perspective that nobody else can recreate. Nobody. There might be other people who might be very similar to me, but they're not Shamanda. They're not Dr. Shamanda. And there's somebody, and there's a tribe and community of people who resonate with me and who need what I have to share. And they need me to say the way only I can say it, right? They're not going to receive it from somebody else who might be in the same situation as me, but they're not going to receive it because it's from me. It's coming from me and my heart, my experience, and my life, essentially, right? So there's that, y'all. But I'm so excited. I can't wait. And if you see any transformation, be like, oh, girl, I see you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Comment in the comment section. Let me know. Anyway, y'all, I got to hit the gym. I told myself, here's another thing I'm working on. Like, just showing how this plays out. And I promise this is my last comment. Sometimes I get tired and I don't want to work out. I mean, y'all know I live with Crohn's disease. So, honestly, I can get tired and I have a legitimate reason not to go work out sometimes. But one thing I've challenged that thought with is if I can work 8 hours a day for a company and then teach, 6 hours a week sometime for a university, and then all the other stuff that I do, right? If I can do those things for everybody else, why can't I get myself an hour to work out, to rejuvenate my body and work toward my fitness goals and things like that? Why can't I give myself an hour? You mean to tell me out of all the 24 hours in that day, I can't dedicate 1 hour to myself? Be for real. So that's how I challenge my mind now to get up and go. Even when I be tired, I don't want to go work out sometimes. I'm like, nah, give yourself at least 1 hour. You could break that up. 30 minutes of cardio and 30 minutes of working out, whatever it looks like. But you got to give yourself an hour. If you can give everybody else all this other time, give yourself an hour. So that's one way of challenging mental blocks and things like that, y'all. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video. If you do, like the video, comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video with someone, and leave me a comment. I think I said that already, but yeah. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being on this journey with me. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.